and welcome back to our daily business preview on Kirk Assemble. It's Monday at the General Assembly, and today we move deeper into the realities facing the Church of Scotland: theological, financial and pastoral. The day begins with the sacrament of Holy Communion, which is always a moment of grace and grounding before we face hard questions about who we are and how we serve as a church. This morning's major report comes from the Assembly trustees, and it brings a sharp wake-up call. The church is running an annual deficit of around £6 million. That is unsustainable, and the trustees make clear that action is now urgent. What's being proposed won't be easy for any part of the church. Among the significant measures is new legislation on insolvent congregations. If passed, this would create a framework for winding up and ending ministry that was thought to be unrestricted or permanent in congregations that can no longer meet their Giving to Grow obligations. Many congregations may not think of themselves as insolvent, but could be affected. There's also a fundamental shift proposed in ministerial tenure. The long-standing model of being called for life, or at least until God called the minister somewhere else, would change, with all ministries now becoming reviewable charges, typically of 5 to 7 years. This is about accountability and sustainability, but it's also a cultural shift in how we understand ministry in the church, with wide pastoral and theological implications. The trustees also reflect on the church's voice in the world, including ongoing work in Israel-Palestine, advocating for peace, justice and an end to the suffering of all people in the region. After lunch, we hear from the Ecumenical Relations Committee, Safeguarding and Registration of Ministries, which each touch on the church's responsibilities in relationship and trust. And the Assembly will then turn to the joint report on assisted dying from the Theological Forum and Faith Action Programme leadership team. This is not a neutral report, it represents a shift. The report invites the Church to move from a clear no position to a place of deeper pastoral engagement, recognising that those who say yes and those who say no to assisted dying can each do so with theological integrity. And if assisted dying becomes legal in Scotland, there is a call for the Church to be ready to provide pastoral care to all, regardless of the choices they make. This is a moment to listen with compassion, with humility and grace. It's a day of difficult conversations, of wake-up calls and real clarity. Follow along with the business at churchofscotland.org.uk and catch more content here throughout the week on Kirk Assemble. Like, share and follow our page for all of our latest content.